Hello and welcome back to the Celtic tree series. This is about the fifth lunation, or the Luin or Ash, which starts on the 21st of February and ends on the 20th of March. The totems: the world tree, the dolphin, mermaids, undines, which are water sprites, and the runes. Deities or gods: Odin, the three fates, or Morak the muse, or the oracle of Delphi, or Peloponnese. Keywords: the microcosm and the macrocosm. Reflections, mirrors, uniting inner and outer worlds, as above, so below. Well, that's quite magician-y then, isn't it? The Nuin Ash initiates the fifth lunation of the year. This tree represents the world tree, Yggdrasil, from which the Norse god Odin hung for 9 days and nights and was rewarded with the runes. So there's quite a lot of le pendu, the hanged man here then. There must have been an ash tree. Surrender and compassion are this tree's message, as it teaches us about receptivity and intuition. Ash invites us to dive deep into our own inner wisdom. It is here that we meet the mystery. This is the place of enchantment and magic. We have the influence of water and the magic of water sprites and mermaids. We follow the cycles of the moon. We drift into dreams and visions and reverie. The ogham or ogam for this tree is Nuin and the letter N. So ash in a reading. When you get ash in a reading, expect to connect with your own inner tree. This represents your centre and connects you with your inner world and outer world. Here you experience the meaning of the axiom, as above, so below. I suppose it would, wouldn't it? This is a place of great guidance. It links you to universal knowledge and can help you understand yourself, your thoughts, your feelings and actions. To access this knowledge, pay attention to your dreams. Seek communication with your higher self and with divinity. Follow your intuition and the dictates of your higher heart and mind. The Nuin Ash is less about doing and more about being and about noticing. Therefore, pay attention to what is showing up in your life. Your outer world reflects your inner world. If you see things that you are not happy with, begin to make changes. Changes within will reflect in the outer world. Changes without will reflect in the inner world. You are also encouraged to participate in ritual and ceremony, so consider seeking spiritual community. If you are immersed in grief, reach out to your community for help so that you don't drown in your own sorrows. Know that this will pass too. On the other hand, if you are involved in a project, you may have to put in long hours in seclusion or complete your work. To complete your work, you might need to block out the world for some time. If so, you may feel lonely, but it is worth it to bring your work to fruition. Perhaps it is time to help someone else. This is often a great balm for one's own sadness. Embrace your feminine side and your intuition, your deep sympathetic nature, your empathy and your ability to feel. Choose healing and spiritual experience over indulgence and escapism. So this is the reverse side. I'll read it so obviously you know what to avoid or what you need to deal with. Perhaps you're struggling with an addiction that has gotten you, that's very merry, isn't it, gotten you, that has got you into trouble and have hit your bottom. Oh. I haven't been roller skating for a while. If you have been attempting to medicate your pain rather than face it, know that there are great riches awarded to those who are willing to finally deal with their own demons. It is time to think about a strategy for healing and to ask for help. None of us are meant to go it alone. You may be feeling isolated. Your loneliness can become incapacitating. In truth, you are not separate and never can be. Take a walk in nature, looking with your inner eyes and listening with your inner ears. This will help you understand that you are part of a greater whole and that there is much more to receive and much more to offer. Sometimes we suffer because we feel so much. Sometimes life is beyond our understanding. If you are psychic and sympathetic, it can be hard for you. This is a good time to learn some basic strategies for psychic protection. Tears can be a release when you feel the pain of the world. Prayer and meditation and connection to your source can relieve suffering and bring renewal and great sense of understanding. Finally, ask yourself, if you are saying yes too often and self-sacrificing for others, are you acting like a doormat or a martyr? If so, receiving Nuin reversed may be a call to set up boundaries and practice saying no. So this is the message. I am the stately Nuin Ash. I have come to tell you that it is safe to dive into your inner world. Here you can receive guidance, healing and assurance. If you find that you are not moving forward, try to practice patience and keep your intentions clear. Sometimes you are asked to wait for the perfect alignment between the right moment and what you desire. Check in. When you create a strong and loving field, you draw to you what it is you desire, because like attracts like. Sometimes restraint is necessary as the universe lines up the building blocks for what you want to manifest. I am here to teach you patience and faith. Sometimes you are asked to mend fences or clean up your act before things can fall into place. Forgiving self and others is important. Try to find the time to help someone else. This is the best medicine for a broken heart.